audio is so bad. By the way, if this is the introduction to this video, I'm recording myself watching a live stream. There we go. Hi. Hello. Getting them. These boys. It's a live stream. I'm obviously not partaking. But I figured I would add this to the video to give it some je ne sais quoi. There's no way. Hello. This is not right. That's not good. Hi, I'm Chance. That was a live stream on Instagram, which if you don't have me on Instagram, add me on Instagram. Friends, buddies, colleagues from the Doctor Who community. Ooh. I'm just kind of having fun, making memes, doing the cool stuff. The setup has changed. I've got a TV now over there. I don't know if you can see, but I've got all the toiletries there. They were not there in the last video I did. So the last couple videos I've made, I had said I'm going to do weekly videos, or try to. Obviously that didn't happen. After The Tempest, which was the focus of the last vlog, I did a show, it's very interesting what happened. I became the stage manager of a show that is brand new, has never been performed anywhere. It was just written like mid-2017, I think is when it was finished. I'm not sure. Cast of all women, directed by a woman. It's a really good, interesting show. And I was made stage manager of it like 4 days before the first performance, something like that. And it was a fun experience. That was in November. I had mentioned in the last video that it was in November and that people should come see it and all that. So, after Woman Wonder, we were informed of some actors in the last few shows we've had here at BV, including Woman Wonder, as well as the show itself, as being invited to the Kennedy Center American College Theater Festival, which is a national theater festival. It's in the name. It's a national thing, big event. It's in the final full week of January, so like starting on like the 21st, I think. Ours, for our region, which is, our region basically covers all of the Midwest, or most of it. Our region is being held in Des Moines, which is capital of Iowa, which is where we live, for all those internet stalkers out there. Yep, it's a week-long event full of theater nerds, theater geeks, people who like to do everything from acting and directing to set design and set construction and costume construction and playwriting and things like that. It's full of professors and teachers and actors and directors who do lectures and workshops and fun events and invited shows. So that brings me to the Woman Wonder coming to the thing. Woman Wonder, because it is so unique, the first performance of it was here. It's written by several women who live in Iowa, directed by a woman, cast of women. It's a very unique and politically charged and important show. So that got invited to be performed at the festival, which I think there's only three or four this year. So that's a really big deal. So I'm still stage manager. I'm still doing that. The other thing is this thing called the Irene Ryan Scholarship. So the Irene Ryan Scholarship is this, it's very old scholarship. I think it's really old scholarship. Irene Ryan was a woman who was like saying that part of the government funding for people who go to school, who go to higher education, part of that money needs to go specifically towards fine arts and performing arts. So the Irene Ryan Scholarship is given out at a regional level and a national level. I believe they have 2 different versions. Certain amount of money is given in scholarship to an actor with a partner, if they are in a undergraduate level or above. You go, you perform with a partner, perform a couple scenes, perform a monologue, make your way up the ranks, perform over the course of several days, and yeah, it's really cool. There's a lot of people, several hundred people are involved in the Irene Ryan process. Lots of actors, lots of brilliant actors. I was invited nominated as a candidate, so I'm doing it. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun not only to do that again, because I've done it for a couple years now, but to help run a show that is really important in this day and age. And I know my audience is like, oh, Chance is being serious for once. That's mind-blowing. That's insane. Not sponsored or anything, but I'm reading a book recommended by a good friend. Yeah, so I'm heading down to Des Moines literally this Sunday, and I'll be there for the week doing cool stuff, hopefully. Hello everyone, I'm recording this part at the end of the day, which is why my hair looks slightly different and I'm not wearing glasses. The earlier part of the video was recorded earlier in the day. Ooh. I was actually going to do a bit in the other video, or go on a bit of a tangent, and I decided to re-record that piece just because I wasn't really happy with what I was doing in the bit. Basically, I was talking about the YouTube ad revenue thing that's happening with small channels. But basically, YouTube has announced that after February 20th of this year, of course, all channels that have less than 4,000 hours of watch time in the last year, and that's all across the board with all videos, all channels that have less than 4,000 hours, and all channels that have less than 1,000 subscribers, so those 2 things together, are ineligible for monetizing videos. When I started this channel, it was absolutely like entertainment purposes only. I feel that I've been a YouTube partner for, gosh, 3 years, I think, going on 4 out of the nearly 6 years I've been on YouTube. The thing is that I made videos for the purpose of entertaining, because they were entertaining to make. They were very fun to make and edit, and at the end of it I was proud of the work I had done, at the time at least. Looking back on some of my older videos, they're cringy as hell, but I can still see how I was very proud with what I was able to accomplish at that point in time. So I've grown on this channel a lot. I've made a lot of strides and a lot of progress. But one of the things that was really sort of a pushing factor in the last year was when I started monetizing my videos. Now, I've been a YouTube partner for a long time, but for the most part I never monetized my videos because I never made a video that was anything longer than 5-7 minutes tops. So I felt like anything under a certain amount of time, just from like my personal code, I wouldn't monetize because it felt like it wasn't worth it. Especially with videos that are super short, like 2-3 minutes long. I really didn't want to monetize anything like that. I eventually, I think, did monetize almost everything that I could on my channel. Probably around this time last year, which probably wasn't the best timing with the adpocalypse stuff that was happening back then, where, you know, advertisers were just like, this website is horrible, everything is horrible, leave. When I monetized all my videos that I could, I had a bit more incentive to create. I had a lot more passion for the projects I was doing. I feel that my heart was in the wrong place for that. I lost sight of the goal of entertainment only, basically. That sort of code with me that, you know, it doesn't matter how long the video is, if it's entertaining, it doesn't really need ads on it, because it ruins the experience of watching the video. So I'm not giving up on the channel. I'm not giving up on monetizing or being able to monetize things. I'm not giving up on YouTube because I can't monetize things. That's what I'm trying to say. It is one of those things where the idea of not being able to make money off of the projects that I passionately make is somewhat of an issue, but it shouldn't stop me altogether. So I'm going to keep making YouTube videos as often as possible, and I know I always say that. I even said it earlier, in the earlier part of the video. I said, you know, I always say I'm going to make a weekly video, and then it's months before I make another video. I blame it on my schedule, and if I was really, really passionate about YouTube, I would make time for it, but sadly I am not a YouTuber. That is a piece of hair in the air. Don't know why. I rhymed, and I clapped at it, and why? That's where I am at right now. YouTube is going to be one of those side project things. I was never a YouTuber. I never considered myself a YouTuber. It was just one of those places where I could put my projects, my passion projects, and my school projects and things like that, where I had a decent community of people who could just go and see it. I am possibly thinking of doing Twitch. I think doing Twitch live streams could be interesting, could be fun. I have several ideas of what I could and might do for Twitch. I'm also, as I've said in other videos, I'm always really active on social media, especially Snapchat and Instagram, which those will be in the description. Again, a lot of people I know come here to this channel from those places. Those are places where I make stupid memes, like really just the dumbest memes you could ever think of. I make them for no reason. And I also am thinking of trying to do some live streams on Instagram now, which could be fun. So that does it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I love all of you, every single one of you that subscribes, that watches any of my videos. Thank you so much. Leave a like if you liked. Subscribe if you can. Leave a comment if you are interested in communicating with this crazy, out-of-this-world meme. And that does it for this one. So, see you in the next one. Bye.